Justin Bieber, you have left your tour, and I want to know how the Beliebers are feeling about that. Kim Kardashian has a new business venture, and I am here to tell you all about it. And Harry Styles, bitch, did you spit on Chris Pine? Girl, you was looking oh so fine. But we're going to get into all of those things in just a few moments right here in the green chair. Let's hit it.
Manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hi, it is me, your homosexual Courtney Revolution, and welcome to another Kiki with Mimi. And this is the home of the Green Chair Chats. You guys, this is the pop culture discussion that you have been missing. Hello if you are watching live, and hello if you are watching after the live. You are just as special to us that are here in the chat. If you want to support the show, you can follow me on social media, support any of the ways down below, give this video a thumbs up, do all of the things. Now listen, this is not a little 10-minute, this isn't a little in and out, right? This is the pop culture discussion. We got a whole bunch of stories today that we're going to get into. But first, if you're here and you're watching live, I'm going to hop on over into the Chizzy chat. Tell me where you're watching from. I didn't even say green hearts or crystal balls. I want to know where you're watching from. But if you don't want to tell me where you're watching from, green hearts and crystal balls are 3,000% acceptable. Hi, y'all. Oh, I see my girl, Mika. Mika. It's always nice to meet ya. Mika. It's always nice to meet ya. Sorry. I'm feeling real extra today. I don't know what it was. I was like explaining to my friend last night that like in order to do the show, I like set up everything the night before. So I literally had like a Red Bull and like a bag of like these sour Starburst airs, which are so good, by the way. They're new. Y'all need to head over to CVS and check them out, non-spawns. But it's like I haven't even had anything but like a Greek yogurt and a coffee. What y'all sipping on today? Let me know. I've got my cold brew, girl. We're gonna do some things. Okay, San Diego, bam. Boston, bam. Florida, Bronx, Nebraska, Kansas, New Jersey, Central Valley, Houston, Texas. Ooh, you just reminded me, you guys. I have to call my good Judy Lee from the circle. It has been way too long, and I feel like his birthday is coming up. So thank you, Wendy, for being from Texas, because I need to call Lee, and also I need to fly out to Texas to see my friend Matt, also from the circle. Bitch, how I went all the way out to Texas, and Matt opened the gym, and bitch, I never stepped 1 foot inside the gym. A mess. None of y'all business, but a mess. Hi, Shadow King. Also watching from Texas, Mika's drinking coffee. Amanda's drinking pumpkin cream cold brew. Yum. Starbucks, I think, just started their pumpkin stuff, and I think Dunkin' Donuts started it last week, and I took my ass right to Dunkin'. As we know, Amanda, I am a Dunkin' girl. There's so much to get into today, you guys. Kim Kardashian news out the wazoo. Justin Bieber leaving the damn tour. Harry Styles in the seen or not seen around the world. Lots to discuss. Lots to get into. Come on, water. Shout out to Utah. Cocoa bean frat with chocolate drizzle and whipped cream. You better come on, sweetie. That sounds like something I would probably get from like Starbucks or someplace when I was like 11 or 12. Like before I really started getting into the coffee game, I love the good frat moment. Give me a blended ice, something or other. Y'all are speaking to me. Y'all are really speaking to me. Okay, you guys already know how we do. And if this is your first time, hi, hello, welcome. Before you leave, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and do that right now while we get into some things. Now, I like to start every stream off here at the Green Chair with a little bit of positivity, some advice, some sort of relatability, something. And while I was thinking today, I was like, you know what? I know the advice that these people are going to need today. And this is the phrase, y'all. Y'all ready for the phrase? The phrase is this: there is power in playing your position. You hear me? One more time. Let me run that back. Let me run that back. Let me run that back. There is power in playing your position, and here is why. There are people out there that you will meet, that you will encounter throughout your life, that you will know them for about 25 seconds. And all of a sudden, they will just want all your time, all your attention, all of you. And you're like, hold on, sis. I need to fill up my own cup. I can't pour into you if I don't pour into myself. So it's very important that you develop the skill of reading the room and also understanding and playing your position. Because when you know the position you play in someone's life, girl, you ain't gonna overstep. You ain't gonna overstep. You ain't gonna upset people because you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what role you play in someone's life. You just know there is power in playing your position. Too often, we find people that they just want too goddamn much, more than you have to give, right? Because bitch, I'm a giver. I feel like the teacher in Mean Girls. I'm a giver. I'm a pusher. I'm a giver. I just give and I 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 give. But like to people that I feel are valuable in my life and worth that. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give to Sally, who that? Sally and Mary, who that over there? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I just really felt like I felt that in my spirit, y'all. I was like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna say this week. There is power in playing your position. You won't ever get mixed up and twisted up and be boo-hooing if you know exactly the position you play in someone's life. And don't overstep that unless there's some boundary reconfiguring. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I had to get into that because people will take from your ass and take from your ass and take from your ass. And all of a sudden you out there looking like a dried up piece of jerky, like, oh my God, I don't have nothing left for me. And girl, they done ran off with your ass. They say, oh girl, they done made me feel so good about myself. Oh girl, they done gave me all this confidence. They done gave me all of this. And then when it's time for you to, you know, have a waiting to exhale moment, when it's your time to get your groove back, Stella, they ass ain't nowhere to be found. So understand that there's power in playing your position. And girl, let me leave it at that. Amanda said, suck your energy, time, and soul. Ooh, I know that's right. That's the thing. That's the thing. What you saying, Star? Star said there are energy vampires out there, my friends. Be careful. And listen, the energy vampires are very good at masquerading what they really want from you, right? But see, y'all saw me on TV. I'm very perceptive. I don't even need to see your ass, as we've seen, to know what's up, what's up, what's up. So once I realize I'm in the midst of an energy bloodsucker, an energy Dracula, if you will, bitch, I gotta get into my Buffy the Vampire Slayer bag and pull a stake out and stake their ass out my life. Just saying. All right, y'all. We're not gonna be here all day. Let's get into some of these stories, but before we do, let's take a sip, right? This is my tea mug. I don't know if you guys know, I have mugs. Fanjoy.co/Courtney, or down in the description box, you can get you a mug, girl. They're probably real cheap now. Get you a little $10 t-shirt while you're there too. It's a iconic and legendary, come in pink and blue. Get one for your son or your daughter. I'm just saying. Okay. Woo! Y'all, what a day already. Let's get into it. Now, we spoke recently about Jeanette McCurdy and her book with the title that y'all were not happy about. But the book tour is not over. This was the book, by the way. I'm Glad My Mom Died is actually the title of the book. And I've listened to about half of it. I'm going to go ahead and finish her up. But I don't want to say I would do this, but y'all, I just so get it. I just so get it. The more you go through the story of Jeanette's life and things of that nature, you get like, girl, she was begging for her escape for like, hey. Now, Jeanette McCurdy actually is on Red Table Talk. She's on the season premiere, which just came out about 15 minutes ago on Facebook Watch. There's Jeanette. Hey, girl, look at her. She looks cute. And a fan had asked Jeanette, were you ever able to forgive your mom for the behavior and the issues that it caused? And Jeanette said, "Oh God, I'm going to get emotional. I can already feel it." And then she kind of explained herself. She said, "I worked toward forgiveness for a really long time. My therapist said to me one day, 'What if you don't have to work toward forgiveness?' And I wept. I knew that that's what I needed to hear because I had been trying to find a way to still honor my mom. I was still trying to live for her. I was still trying to find a way to make it all mean something because it had to, because it was her. It was hugely emotional, but my God, did it help." And basically, if you guys don't really know what the story of Jeanette McCurdy's mom situation is in her story, her mom was very controlling, manipulative, kind of forced Jeanette into the acting, the spotlight. It was not really something that Jeanette was very interested in. She's not very interested in today. And you kind of find out how her mother used her cancer diagnosis to kind of weave and bob her way to kind of make it happen for Jeanette. A lot of strange stuff in Jeanette's story, but it's like my mom always said. I don't know if y'all can hear the leaf blower outside, by the way. It's like my mom always says, you never really know what's going on inside of someone else's home. And with Jeanette McCurdy, girl, there was a lot going on. I wanted to ask y'all, do you think that if you were in a situation where your family was forcing you into a career that ultimately saved y'all financially, but up until age 16, you wasn't showering alone, you had to take 25 dance classes a month, etc., etc., do you think that you could forgive a parent? Hashtag I forgive, hashtag don't forgive. I'm curious because I've kind of battled with this. The more that I like listen to Jeanette McCurdy explain her story, even in the context of the book, I kind of am like, I don't know if I could ever forgive a parent in that way. Mr. Makeshift said, "But we wish for fame. Do we want it? Do we really?" Mr. Makeshift, as someone who's not famous, but was that had a little bit of shine at one point or another, it's very hard for me to answer because without even going into a rabbit hole of circle stuff, because y'all know how I do, I don't think I truly knew what anxiety was until I realized, at least online, that the world hated me. And then my mind went, oh my God, what if those people are like outside of my house? And I was like nervous to leave my house. Like that is like true anxiety. So like, do we want fame? Sure. Do we want, we say we want it, but girl, we want it until we're no longer beloved, right? Or we feel as though the world is like not on our side. Then girl, we like take that shit back. I was like, for like a day, I was like, you know what? I'm really scared to go to Jamba Juice right now. And I was like, take it back, bitch. Take it back. I was like, I wish I never did the circle. Then I thought about that shit. I said, hold on, bitch. I'm the cause of all this conversation. I'm that girl. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Let me get a chain. Give it back. Give it back. Girl, I had to pick myself. I had to dust myself off and try again. R.I.P. Aaliyah. Because, whew. Okay, Amanda's saying, hell no. Haley, I forgive, but don't forget. Don't use me as a golden goose. I 100% agree. See, Shadow King said I would eventually forgive. Interesting. I think that's very mature of you. I mentally right now could not put myself in that place. Amanda loves the title. I know that's right, Amanda. Kim is saying, don't forgive parents. Don't forgive. Parents are supposed to protect their kids, not scar them. And perfect. Kim, I think that that is the perfect way for us to kind of like wrap this up. I think that your parents are like your first line of defense. They're your first besties. They're your first like you know what I mean? They're supposed to protect you and not scar you, not traumatize you, not put you through so many trials that you have to write a book celebrating the death of a parent. You know? Kim, you ate that. Now, y'all, let's move on to some lighter news. Who likes Nicki Minaj? I do. I love Nicki Minaj. So let's talk about her. Nicki Minaj, you guys, is going to put out another remix of Super Freaky Girl, the #1 hit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nicki Minaj is coming back with the Queen mix of Super Freaky Girl. Now listen, Nicki didn't really she didn't let us know who was on the remix. She didn't say the remix will feature My Bad Bitches XYZ. But she did mention Miami, Boston, Chicago, Atlanta, and New York. And that leads me to ask you, who would you want to hear on the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix? The reason why I asked this question to you guys is because I love a big group collaboration if it's right. I actually random, but I listened to that SG song this morning for the first time in God knows when. And wow, they ate. Sexy girl, you know I don't play. That was a hit. Who do y'all want to hear on the Queen mix of Super Freaky Girl? C is saying she's milking it. No shade. It's not shade at all. I feel like when you want to have a successful era, you milk it. I feel like other songs have had like 25. Old Town Road. Don't do that. Old Town Road had like 26 remixes of that goddamn song, and ain't no one was upset with Lil Nas X's number one. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Star 500 said, "Oh, you want Riri? Oh, you said Riri. You said Riri, put that baby down. Riri, put that baby down and get in the studio and get on the Queen mix." The Queen mix of Super Freaky Girl. Mr. Makeshift said, "Causing mess." Also, I'm a Barb, J-Lo, and Cardi. Mr. Makeshift, laugh out loud. Y'all know that TikTok sound? Laugh out loud. That's how I feel about that. Because let me not get myself dragged today. But hopefully not. Did y'all this leaf blower is really I'm about to open up this window and say, hello. We are filming. This is a production. Thank you. Now, here's who I think could be on it. We have Miss Bia. Love Bia. She's already collabed with Bia. It's a whole lot of money. I actually just saw Bia perform. So random, you guys, but like I watched Bia perform at like Stassi's boob tape launch. Did I tell you guys about that? I don't think I told you guys about that. So Stassi, you know Kylie Jenner's friend Stassi, she had like, I guess she came out with like boob tape for like women when they have like tight dresses and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hi Katie, I see you. She had like a launch party for it, and me and my friend Lauren Ashley went, and it was a lot of fun. But the best part was that Bia was there, and y'all, when I tell you Bia was this close to my face, it was a lot of fun. I like her. I think that Bia is definitely potential. I think another rapper, Malibu Mitch, who is also just a very big fan of Nicki in general. She will literally support anything that Nicki does. She's a great rapper. I've enjoyed a lot of her music over the years. I believe in, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe there's like some sort of label issue or like a management issue where she's not putting out as much music as she could. But I think little like guest spots like this are totally fine. And I think that it gives her a bigger platform. Cause I mean, Malibu Mitch has been around in my eyes for like a minute. I've been aware of her for a while. And I'd like to see her ass on the Queen mix as well. Nah, when she said Miami, y'all already know who I thought of, either Trina or the City Girls. And the reason why I think the City Girls could definitely be on the Queen mix is because they congratulated Nicki on the number one, if I'm remembering correctly. And then there were definitely crickets from a lot of the women in music in general when Nicki got that number one for Super Freaky Girl, which I thought was very interesting and telling. And I'm excluding Missy Elliott from that statement, mumbling and cackling. Now, last person I think could be on it, and you guys have to agree, or at least not be surprised, because y'all know I love her. Imagine if Lotto was on the Queen mix of Super Freaky Girl. Y'all, can I just say this? I'm sure I've said this before. I love Lotto. Even before Big Energy, I love her. She had a great album. She's always spoken highly of Nicki, and something that I really appreciate about Lotto is the fact that she does not remind me of someone else. I hate when I see like a newer rap woman coming out and it's like, oh, her creative person said, okay, we're gonna do Nicki and tweak it, or we're gonna do Megan and tweak it. Like the City Girls are a very strong brand to me. And Lotto is another strong brand to me. I don't think of Nicki or Cardi or like any, like I don't think of them when I think of Miss Lotto. She kind of like has her own thing going on, and that's why I like her. So she could be on the Queen Mix. Yeah, she could be on there. Sia saying Lotto and Flo Milli on the remix. Okay. Yes. And I'm not even gonna say no to Flo Milli, right? Flo Milli, good morning, Adriana. Flo Milli has improved a lot over the past, I would say, two years. I did not understand, and I think I'm like, am I in my grandpa era? I like didn't get it at first with Flo Milli. A lot of her music, if I'm remembering correctly, sounded real DaBaby-ish at one point, or her production sounded like DaBaby. It just sounded like a lot of rapping offbeat to me, and I couldn't connect to it. And then y'all, she put the album out with the Tiffany Pollard on it. Whoo! I'm so glad I gave Flo Milli a chance again. I was like, girl, this is your last shot. If she don't come with it on this album, for me personally, because I know she's had fans since she started, but I wanted to love her when that album came out. Woo! Flo Milli, you ate. And then she was at the Adelina. See, Adelina, we here. Then at the VMAs, if you watch the VMAs, it was like Nicki's performance on the big ass stage, and then like when they were about to cut to commercial, like cut to like Flo Milli somewhere. I don't know what stage she was on, but she was on like a different stage, and she was like going off. I like Flo Milli. I would even pay a little coin to see her. I'd pay. That's a good $75 concert ticket. Flo Milli, when are you singing? When are you rapping again in LA? I think I'd like to come and support you. You know, I like to support the girlies. Kayla Cakes, you're never late. I ramble, so that means you're always on time. No worries. Star 500 is saying, what about Ari? You know what, Star? I didn't think of any singers, and I don't know why. She could have a singer on there. Right? She could have Ari on it. Is Ari ready to come back, y'all? Or are we not going to hear from Ari again until right before Wicked comes out? Let's be real. What do we think? I don't know if we're going to hear from Ari anytime soon. I want to hear from her. There's never a time I would listen. When I worked at Holly Scoop, y'all, I literally went through a period of like, there's too much Ariana Grande going on. She needs to take a break because Mac and Pete and blah. Girl, the way I would kill for 2 back-to-back Ariana eras right now. Ariana Grande, I know you living your best life, sis. But we need one. Give us an EP. Give us one good EP, girl. But I wouldn't mind if Ariana were on the Queen Mix as well. Oh, hey, Stefflon, interesting. I wouldn't be mad at Stefflon. I would not be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. Give us something different. You know what I mean? I can tell you who won't be on it. And that's Azealia Banks. Now, moving on. Y'all know I'm a mess. Y'all, what's going on with Chris Rock? According to Deadline, Chris Rock addressed Will Smith's apology video from the one that Will had posted in July during a performance that he was doing with Dave Chappelle in London. And he actually said, F your hostage video. Yes, that shit hurt. He played Ali. And then he said, I can't even play Floyd Mayweather. And then last Thursday, he said that Will did the impression of a perfect person for 30 years, and he ripped his mask off and showed us he was as ugly as the rest of us. Whatever the consequences are, I hope he doesn't put his mask back on again and lets his real face breathe. I see myself in both men. That's what Dave Chappelle said. Y'all, here's a question. Get your hashtags ready. Are we sick of this? Hashtag so sick. Hashtag not sick. I am so let me get this mess off this. Y'all, I am so sick of hearing about this goddamn slap. The slap heard around the industry, the alleged career-ending slap. It's not ending Will Smith's career slap of Chris Rock. I know we didn't really get a chance to discuss this when it happened, but did y'all feel like Will Smith's slap, his Chris Rock slap, was warranted or justified if it was in defense of his wife? I won't say who, but there's someone in my life I went to speak with them around the time that it happened, and he was so like mad that he slapped Chris Rock over Jada Pinkett because they're in an open relationship. And I was like, that makes literally no sense. I don't know why I just had to throw that one opinion that's not even my own out there. But I was like, what? I was like, that don't make no sense. I was like, she has alopecia. He was like, I don't care if she has alopecia. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. You guys, whenever you are in, this is literally from me to you, and you can use this whenever you need to. If you ever find yourself in an awkward situation, a situation where you are just like, girl, this is too much. I'm overwhelmed. The perfect phrase, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. And bitch, you get out of there. I say that all the time. I remember I met a friend for the first time. Oh, I don't have to hide their name. This is when I met Calvin from the Circle. Literally the first day we hung out. He had like just flew in. He like unpacked his stuff. Literally went to go meet him for lunch downtown. He was downtown. I don't live downtown. All the way downtown. I get out the car and we're like walking. All of a sudden, it was like a whole police like moment, like cops and sirens and men on the ground and handcuffs. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. G2G got to get. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. That is definitely that's from me to you. That's a phrase that you can use. Y'all, I'm a mess. Okay. I can see some of y'all are just getting the notification that I'm live. Hi, welcome. You have missed absolutely nothing. Give this video a thumbs up if you are watching and you are having a good old time. Mr. Makeshift, what are you saying? I think the slap's not cool, but I think Will should drop it before we, the public, start judging him. I don't think, has Will spoken about it since July? I haven't seen it. If he has, let me know. But I'm over it because I feel like Star is like, fix this in private. I agree. Shadow King, honestly, so over it. Same. Wendy said, I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears. Why Neo cheat on that woman with 8 prostitutes? Why Neo used to go to my gym, y'all? A mess. We won't get into it. Sia saying, Will Smith had a human moment publicly. I stand. As for Chris Rock, girl, let it go. You tried it and got checked. See. Now see. We see each other. Because that's kind of how I feel. I won't tell y'all the details of what happened, and I ain't hit nobody. But this year, I had a moment that I would compare to like a Will Smith, Chris Rock moment where, bitch, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I lost it. I ain't never been tried like that in my entire life. And I went full on like Real World 2003, like Bad Girls Club. Like I literally only the people that were there are speaking about it because it was so explosive. And afterwards, I literally had to check myself and just accept that I had a human moment out in public. I was tried. And the girlies found out I'm really not the one to fuck with. But I agree. Sometimes we have moments that are just, Will forgot where he was. And I forgive that man. Period. And I agree. Chris Rock, love you down, but you tried it and you got checked. Sometimes you fuck around and find out. Period. Now, Star 500. Yes, you can use that phrase in class. I believe Will did post like a 10-minute apology, like so. Well, he had to apologize. Listen, he had to apologize, or they were gonna. Dee, we have not discussed Justice Tour cancellation just yet. That is coming in just a bit. Justin, we gonna get to that. Justin and Kim, I know what y'all here for. I know why I put my girls in the thumbnail. Believe me, we're gonna get to that. Sia saying, yes. It was giving a Skid Row, no shade. But yes. I can't. Hashtag human moment. I agree. We all have them, y'all, and it is more than okay as long as we don't get locked up 60 days in. We good. And I definitely needed to remember what year I was in and where I was. And as Candy Burris would say, bring it on down. I needed you to bring it on down. But yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Will laughing along before noticing Jada was not happy? The slap seems performative to me because of this. Okay, I'll answer this and then we'll move on because girl, we got we got the show about to start soon. Yes, he was. However, there are some people like myself that I laugh at anything that makes me uncomfortable. Like it's real bad. Is it fair to speculate? I love that this is just so handy. Is it fair to speculate that Will was laughing uncomfortably professionally because we're taught, as I'm not a celebrity, celebrities are taught to sort of be professional and laugh along when a comedian makes fun of you or whatever. And then once he saw maybe how uncomfortable, hurt, emotionally moved Jada was, then he felt as the husband to protect. Speculating. I don't know what Will felt. I'm just saying that maybe if I were in his position, I could understand. But I feel you. Hey, I'm glad you made it. Welcome. Okay, now. Y'all. Who dragging their kids? Britney dragging their kids. Y'all, what's wrong with Britney kids? That's what I want to know. Britney Spears is continuing to drag her 15-year-old son, Jaden, after he publicly discussed their very, very, very strained, not strange, relationship in a tell-all interview last week. Now, Jaden basically sat down with ITV News and he opened up about the time and effort needed to repair things between him and his mom. Now, Britney responded to that on Instagram, and I mean, she did delete it, and it's fine. But she said, I can totally understand why my family would have a problem with me doing my own thing. Maybe because I never have. I'm sure it is a little bit different and a touch lighter, me not being responsible for 3 18-wheeler trucks with tour equipment and thousands of people to be responsible for on tour. She goes on to say, so Jaden, as you undermine my behavior, just like my whole family always has, I hope she gets better. I will pray for her. Pray for what? I keep working so I can pay off mom's legal fees and her house. Do you guys want me to continue to get better so I can continue giving your dad 40 grand a month? Do you guys think that Kevin Federline deserves 40K a month? Hashtag yes, Kevin. Hashtag no, Kevin. Then here's the kicker, y'all. I'm gonna get my reaction in a second. Britney then went on to say that in 2 years' time, Jaden ain't getting no coin. She said, or is the reason you guys have decided to be as hateful is the reason you guys have decided to be hateful is that it's actually over in 2 years and you don't get anything. You and your brother left me in that house always 2 hours early. Preston would sleep and you would play the piano the whole time. And if I didn't shower you guys with gifts and have amazing food ready and play a motherfucking saint, it was still never good enough. You guys, I have something to say. My name is Courtney Revolution, you're homosexual, and I approve this message. It is wild to me that people don't have no brains. There is not a light on upstairs in them boys' brains. Period. Dot. Let me tell you why. If I was Britney Spears' kids, that 16, you mean to tell me, Jaden, you ain't Google from top to bottom your mother and her situation? Let's even put all that to the side. Let's just say he ain't even a researcher. Let's say he's not even Wade from Kim Possible like me. Your mom is an icon. Your dad is Kevin Federline, who wasn't he married to Niecy from Moesha Shar Jackson? Shout out to Shar. Your brain don't tell you that even if Britney's stuff is tied up all these years, that eventually she was going to find salvation and the people that was on her side is gonna get the good, and the people that's not on her side is gonna get the bad. Why would you sit your ass up there talking about some tell-all interview? Girl, Britney, get their ass. Now, that's how you clear a bitch. Like, that's really how I felt. Because what? What? Okay, so let's find out if you guys think Kevin Federline should get 40K a month. Oh, Mally. Shadow King said, hell to the freaking no. Wendy says, especially for ungrateful kids, maybe they have been lied to, but still, it's giving energy suckers. I agree. Then Mr. Makeshift said, Kevin gets nothing through the sun. Give him 2 years and the sun can figure it out. I agree. If you were a bum when we met you, you can stay a bum when I leave. See, I agree. I agree. Mr. Makeshift said, Kevin does what? Mr. Makeshift, I'm not sure. When I was in like the 7th or 8th grade, he released a single, and I swear I'm not being shady, y'all. Y'all know I'm a music guy. If I remember the song, then the song title, I would give it to you, so that y'all could YouTube and laugh at it. But he literally tried to be like a rapper, like it was a thing. Like y'all, if y'all was too young back then, girl. Britney's life as a kid without social media for a long time and only having to follow things through like magazines and stuff, it was wild. And Mally, I agree. Any of them people ever heard not to bite the hand that feeds you? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, at the end of the day, that's your mom, and you dragging your mom on a public platform like that could never be me. I sing super bass with my mom on my public platform. But very, very, very strange behavior. I feel bad for Britney. But you know what? Hold Me Closer is doing well on the charts. So she's got that song with Elton John. I'm not gonna lie, I already heard it in the club. The gays were screeching, hooting, and hollering. So Britney, it's a hit. And I agree. Like, stay in a child's place. I agree. Mind your business. He really should have just not saying this is right. If he really felt that way, he really should have just waited until he was 18 and kept it cute and made sure Britney signed some paperwork over some sort of trust. And then once the trust was signed, then you come out and say X, Y, Z, or maybe not. You get what I'm saying? Oh, here we go, Mr. Makeshift. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Everyone, it's Kevin Federline, lose control. I'm about to lose control. That's probably not how it goes. But I feel like I'm hearing it in my head. Oh, I look cute. I shaved my mustache today. Good job. Anyway, let's move on. Y'all. All right, here's my Chris Crocker moment of the week. Actually, it's not. I have a question. Get your hashtags ready. And I'm being dead ass serious. Please answer. This is a safe space, y'all. Safe space. Hashtag. Oh, there I am. Hey, y'all. Do you like to be spit on? Please hashtag yes spit, hashtag no spit. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, they are not leaving Harry Styles alone at all. Period. And it wait. Sorry, the chat just updated. I'm Mr. Rich. Lady T Joy said no spit. Harry said, girl, what? Do you guys understand you are my favorite people on the planet? Like, cause I'm gonna get y'all every time. Katie said no spit. Dee said the transit. Y'all, the definition of me is like literally be fucking for real. And I can't. Yes, Harry spit. No spit. No spit. PSA spit ain't lube, y'all. You better talk that talk. It's just not enough. Okay, anyway, Shadow King, hashtag no spit. Why would anyone want that? Shadow King, we do not kink shame here at the Green Church. Wait, what? Star 500 said hashtag no spit. And that's actually happened to me. It was disgusting. Okay, so let me be clear. Can y'all see? I'm sweating because I get so excited. I guess y'all just let me tell the story. They are not leaving Harry Styles alone. This Don't Worry Darling film has the girlies worrying. And by the girlies, I mean me. Let's explain. I mean, basically, the film has been shrouded with the drama and controversy since day one. Now, Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be in Harry's role. There were reportedly tensions on set, though, and he was finished. And then the relationship between Florence and Olivia Wilde has been watched closely because things just sort of seem like they're not exactly like copacetic. I mean, there were like the pay gap rumors, and then like Page Six kind of also reported that Olivia was upset that that Florence was upset that Olivia and Harry Styles were openly fawning over each other on set. Which, I mean, here's the thing. If they were flirting openly, fawning on the set, it is a work environment. I get it. But I mean, for y'all to like not be cool like that, maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's not. But I'm just very like, what's going on, babes? And then the latest part of the conversation surrounding this damn Don't Worry Darling movie involves Harry Styles, Chris Pine, and this alleged spit take. Now I'm gonna let y'all watch it, y'all. I ain't got no backdrop for it, but y'all can see this one. Now, y'all, did Harry Styles spit on that man? You could hashtag yes spit, hashtag no spit. We already have an answer, and reps have already come out and given their whatever's, but I want to know, based off that video that I just put up on that screen right now, did Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine? Hashtag yes spit, hashtag no spit. And I'll sip from my Courtney Revolution hashtag T mug right now. I'm like not serious. I'm literally not a real person. Oh my god. Star said you see it flying. Stop. Andrea said spit. Star said spit, hashtag spit flying. Y'all are so hilarious. Y'all really think Harry Styles spit on that man? I don't think Harry Styles spit on that man. Can I tell y'all why? I think I've seen different angles of the alleged spitation, right? Because my girl Felicia, she gonna make sure I got the TTT. Shout out to Felicia. And I got to see sort of that slow-mo angle. And y'all, in the faraway video that I just played, let's put her back up there. Let's get the girls back up there. I want to show y'all one more again. Let's run it back. I feel like Funkmaster Flex. Let's run this back. Y'all, it don't look like Harry was like taking a breath, like a. I know it looked like a hot, but do you think it's possible that he was like, "Oh, Harry Styles got asthma. Maybe he forgot to pump." I don't know, girl. I don't think Harry spit on that man. I think that Harry has been a celebrity and a professional for too long to just be spitting on somebody's crotch like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just hashtag I can't watch spit moment. I'm crying. Anastasia said, looks like he did. It does look like he did. But I personally, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe that he did. I don't think he did, y'all. But it's fun and it's campy to believe that, like, in the midst of all of this drama surrounding this movie, that on top of it all, Harry got his ass up there and spit on that man. She said, Alana said, okay, it does kind of look like he spit, but the angle behind him doesn't look like it at all. Exactly. Exactly. Period. Dee said, also, I saw that Twitter Nicki notice. Hello? Yes. Yes, Dee. Nicki has been following me on Twitter since 2012. 2012. So sometimes she responds as my mutual. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Will be streaming and purchasing the Queen mix of Super Freaky Girl. Now, you know what? I'm gonna skip this next story, y'all. All of a sudden, I just like don't care. And it's no shade. So we're just gonna I should have never told y'all that. It's just so not important. It's like not even like, girl, we're like wasting time. I want to get into like other stuff. Anyway, y'all, I have a question. Can you, if you're watching live, and if you're not watching live, please comment. I read those. Comment and give the video a thumbs up if you're watching live and not live. Who is your dream celebrity that you want to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Please tell me, who do you want to join the MCU? Even if you're not a Marvel girl, what celebrity can you see being a huge superhero? Tell me in the chat, tell me in the comments, let me know. I'm trying to think of who I might want to see in the MCU. How I'm asking y'all the question, I didn't even have no answer prepared. I think I wouldn't be mad if Ariana Grande were in the MCU because she's already an actress. I think that as an occasional Marvel fan, listen, the people closest to me, y'all, Marvel freaks. Marvel freaks. My best friend Ricky, oh bitch, she done seen every movie. Oh my God, love Marvel. I kiki here and there. Yeah, I'm watching the She-Hulk. Yeah, you know, I'll go back and watch Miss Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch some of the other movies and all of that. But I wouldn't be mad at Ariana Grande, who are part of the MCU, just because she's an actress. We know that she's talented. And Marvel, to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's always that like element of like comedy to it. Like Marvel movies don't take themselves too seriously, all of them. And I feel like that's very Ariana Grande. Like she's very talented, icon, legend, but also down to earth enough where she doesn't take herself too seriously. Okay, let's see some of these responses. Selena Gomez. Me? Oh my God, Katie Gomez. Sheesh. Imagine. I have to be a celebrity first. Imagine that. I mean, wilder things have happened. But I do it. Mr. Makeshift said Taylor Swift 1000%. Did you guys know that Taylor Swift was almost in the Twilight movies, but then the director said no, or the writer or whatever said no because they felt that she would be a huge distraction in the film? I don't think so. Like she would have been an icon and we would have gagged, but like she wouldn't have like ruined the franchise. Come on now. Katie Gomez is also thinking Ari, Keke Palmer, Alexis. Oh, I love Keke Palmer. Yes. Oh my God. Imagine Keke Palmer in a Marvel movie. Oh, I would run to see that. So put Keke in the Black Panther 2. Make Keke her own superhero. Put Keke in all the things. I want to watch everything Keke Palmer's in. I want Keke Palmer to have a talk show with me, executive produced by Keke Palmer. Oh, manifest. Now I'm blessed. Period. An icon. Okay. Chris Evans, Miley Cyrus. I'm glad you guys want to see Ariana. I'm glad my taste was on it. Selena is so good one in Miss Marvel season 2. There's 2 seasons of Miss Marvel. I didn't even see the first one. Shout out to Haley Williams. Y'all, one day me and Haley Williams are gonna come face to face again. And I will profusely apologize for being so rude to her in my barista job. Haley Williams, I know you're not watching, but sorry. And we do have Spirulina. Star is saying, I really don't know if I'm liking all these celebrity cameos. I like the old Marvel where you had one or two, but now it's all over who's the next celebrity. Star, I feel what you're saying so much. I get it. I think when I think of celebrity cameos, maybe it's this, right? Maybe the creators, directors, writers, what have you, are like looking for ways to access people that are outside of the Marvel community, right? For example, and this is just me being honest, I had zero interest in seeing Eternals. Zero. Bitch, I found out Harry Styles was in them end credits. I ain't never got in a car so fast and sped out to Calabasas to the movie theater to see that shit in the theater alone in my life. So, like, think about people that don't watch Marvel, like, that are Ariana Grande fans. If they put Ariana Grande in the next Marvel movie, so many more people are going to go see it than if there were no celebrity cameos. You know, if Selena Gomez were in a Marvel, we gonna lose it. We all gonna go and see it. I'm gonna do a live stream doing it. Like you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying. I so feel that because it can be distracting. It can be like we're losing the focus here, but also I think that it makes the fan base even bigger. It kind of brings us all together in a way. You know? Kiki and Monica's story. Put Kiki in everything, please. Me. Selena would kill it. I miss Kiki's designer show on Nickelodeon because I'm the new VP. Okay. Well, none of those people are who I'm about to talk about. Kim Kardashian wants to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Hashtag yes Kim, hashtag no Kim if you want to see Kim Kardashian in Marvel. Go ahead and write it in the chat. In a new interview with Interview Magazine, Kim says that she doesn't spend a lot of time looking for new movie endeavors. Sometimes they just fall in her lap. She was even in Paw Patrol, which I had no idea, but she wants to do a movie for fun. So she was asked, do you have any plans to act again? You killed it on SNL, and we loved you in Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. And then they asked her, like, oh, like, what was your voiceover thing for? And she was like, oh, Paw Patrol. She said, a Nickelodeon kids dog movie. Would I act? I would if something fun came about. Maybe a Marvel movie. That would be so fun to do. I'm not actively looking, but I think things just come when they're supposed to. So, you guys, I ain't even looking at the chat. I just want y'all to know. Because I know y'all cutting up. I know y'all are. Do y'all want to see Kim Kardashian in a Marvel movie? Let me know. Hashtag yes Kim. Hashtag no Kim. Let me know what kind of movie you might want to see her. Listen, she don't even have to be in a movie. She could do just like Megan Thee Stallion did. She could drop down low and twerk with Spider-Man or something in like a little TV show or something. Just let me know how y'all feeling. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are so a mess. Not all of y'all saying no. Wendy said she was going to say Kim as a joke. Y'all not ready for Kimmy? Not y'all not ready for Kimmy. Lady T Joy said hashtag no Kim as if we don't see her enough. I feel that. Mary said no Kim. Mary Yarger said no thank you. Next. No, God, no, please. Now, could you guys imagine if they put Kim Kardashian in the MCU? Y'all would be so sick. C says she wants everyone's things. I swear, leave us alone, lady. Hashtag no Kim. Barry said, Courtney, I can't with your transitions today. My transitions are literally like whiplash, like whoosh, like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm on a fun little ride. And I'm like, just kidding. Kim Kardashian wants to join the MCU. Star said, ugh. I love Kim, but if she going toward becoming EGOT, then go for it. LOL, take over all them business ventures. Star, are you looking at the script? Because I'm literally about to tell you about Kim's new business venture right now. Oh my God, that's so weird. How did you know that? That sounds like Kiki, my friend Kiki from 20 somethings. How did you know that? Now, Kim, her new business venture is called Sky Partners. It's a firm, and it will make investments in areas like consumer media and entertainment businesses, consumer products, luxury, hospitality, and digital commerce and media. And it will focus on both control and minority investments in high growth, market leading consumer and media companies. Why am I reading the same thing over and over again? Okay, this is what it was said. The exciting part is to sit down with these founders and figure out what their dream is. That's what Kim said. I want to support what that is, not change who they are in their DNA, but just support and get them to a different level. And while the firm has yet to make any investments thus far, they plan to start doing so later this year. Here's the thing, you guys. This is the only reason why this is on the script. Don't y'all think it's interesting? I also didn't tell y'all this. I'm telling you this right now. It's so interesting that Kim is creating this firm with one of the ex founders or ex members of the Carlyle Group. And if y'all remember, way back in the Lover era with Taylor Swift, she was going through the legal issues with Scooter Braun, and this Carlyle Group was being brought up as someone, I think it was someone that had invested in her masters or something like that. Isn't it so strange that Kim is working with someone that worked with the Carlyle Group that also worked with Scooter, who was trying to take my sister masters? Interesting. On the flip side, I'm nice again. Whoop. So smart of Kim to do this, because we can say what we want about the Kardashians, the Kardjenners, what have you, but they are really good with branding and creating businesses. Now, here's a question, and get your hashtags ready. Do we think the Kardashians' business savvy would be as strong if it weren't for the fact that they have seemingly limitless resources, television shows, a tape that jump-started the career of one and then the family? Hashtag yes, hashtag nah. Also, I know that's right, Taylor dropping this album on Kim's birthday. Taylor a thug, low-key. I know that's right. Star 500 is saying Carlisle is a fishy fish group. Oop. Nope. Sounds dirty. Oop. C said, I'd rather Chris create a PR firm and do damage control for celebrities. The way she manages crisis is art. And honestly, C, I agree. And she could hire me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope Chrissy out for the coin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chrissy in court for the coin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me a little Kardashian back. Oh, yeah, we're going to save the girls. Olivia Pope. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lynn said, don't like them. Get their ass, Lynn. Mr. Makeshift said, is this about to become Kim versus Taylor? She did at least give the real call. LOL. Not to steal a line from one of my new favorite shows, Selling the OC, but one thing about those tables, they turn. Y'all, what's going on with this man? What's going on with Justin Bieber? Are y'all ready for Justin Bieber? Let's talk about Justin Bieber. If you like Justin Bieber, tell me in the chat. And if you like Justin Bieber, give this video a thumbs up. And if you don't like Justin Bieber, you can also tell me in the chat, because we like and dislike all kinds of people here. Y'all, Justin going through it, y'all. Listen to this. Justin was supposed to put on close to 100 concerts in less than a year, right? But now he had to postpone the remaining 70 dates on the Justice World Tour to focus on his physical health and overall well-being. And this is what he is saying. Girl, let me get this little comment on what y'all doing right here. Earlier this year, I went public about my battle with Ramsay Hunt syndrome, where my face was partly paralyzed. As a result of this illness, I was not able to complete the North American leg of the Justice Tour. After resting and consulting with my doctors, families, and team, I went to Europe in an effort to continue with the tour. I performed 6 live shows, but it took a real toll on me. This past weekend, I performed at Rock in Rio, and I gave everything I have to the people in Brazil. I know that's right. After getting off the stage, the exhaustion overtook me, and I realized that I need to make my health a priority right now. So I'm going to take a break from touring for the time being. I'm going to be okay, but I need time to rest and get better. I've been so proud to bring this show and our message of justice to the world. Thank you for your prayers and support throughout all of this. I love you all passionately. I feel some type of way. Can I tell you why? I don't feel some type of way in like an angry way. I'm frustrated because I feel like people paid that coin to see Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber did not come out and perform, knowing that he has health issues going on. Me personally, I felt like Justin Bieber should have canceled the tour when he found out he had his health conditions going on. You get what I'm saying? I think that it is irresponsible to your fans when you say, girl, we're going to rock the show tonight. And then your ass cancels 70 of the dates. I want Justin to rest. I want... Where Haley at? Haley, you need to take care of your husband. And Justin... Another album. Justice was cute. Justice was cute. I want to like go back and like listen to what I said about when it first came out, because I think we were still doing Green Chair Chats then. But like, I think it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible for Justin to know that he has health issues, have these people pay this money, come out publicly and say, hey, I have this going on, and then get out there, do 6 shows and call it a day. I think that's irresponsible. Me personally, as an adult, the second my doctor said I'm paralyzed, hell no, I ain't even getting on nobody's plane, period. I'm home. Pizza Hut in lap, period. Katie is saying, what happened at the Weeknd's concert? Katie, my friends went and saw the Weeknd and they thought he was great. And then it was like this past date, all of a sudden he came out and sang a few songs and his voice just shut off. But I'm hearing that he is recovering well. I just would never want, y'all, I would be so mad if I like took off work, paid for my Uber, got my outfit, this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden your ass ain't coming. Nar babes. Do we think that Justin is going to come back sooner, or do we think later? Do we think that he's going to take like 6 months? Do we think he's going to take like a year? I mean, I want him to take care of himself. I just want him to do it not at the expense of the fans. You know, I'm sure they're going to get a refund. I'm sure everything will be rescheduled or redated. But like, how about we don't even let it get to that point, because we done canceled it before it even started, you know? I don't know, you guys. I want him to take a long time. I see you. I hope he takes a while. He needs to take 8 months to a year. He needs to go ahead, take the time off, get back to Jay, call Usher, call Timbaland, call Pharrell, call Zaytoven, and then give us like a real R&B record. See, you right here. It's way too early for him to be performing with all his health issues. A cute one-night show, maybe, but at 70 plus shows, who thought that was a good idea? Clearly not a healthcare professional. It's his management. Scooter, were you the one that said Justin needed to get his ass back out on stage? Because look at your mans. Y'all, how about this? Let's hope that Justin can get all of the R&R that he needs, not even wants, that he needs, so that he can recover and get back to singing the hits. I almost said Motorola ringtones. Get back to I ain't never gonna change, y'all. Get back to singing the hits so that his fans can get fed. It's really a mess. But you guys, let me get out of here. We're already at an hour. This is not about to be a 90-minute show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media down in the description box below. TikTok, I got Instagram, I'm on the Twitter. You might see Nicki tweet me here or there, depending on the day. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys next time. Next week. I'm coming back next week. Don't panic. I'll see you guys next week. And wait, hang on. Don't you forget that the world keeps spinning. And so shall you. And I'll see you. Bye. Be safe.